In Janesville, where city officials are dealing with a budget shortfall, years in the making. The city's only landfill, not just piling up garbage, but it's piling on debt as well. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke. Rock County reporter Velena Jones is here tonight after speaking with city leaders on this issue. Velena?
That's right, Eric. Janesville taxpayers will see an increase in fees. The city of Janesville says the solution to the budget deficit may come down to keeping the property open or closing it altogether. The city of Janesville has provided the community with a space to drop off their unwanted items at the city's only landfill since the 1950s. But with the landfill's growing debt, soon residents may have to go elsewhere to drop off their garbage.
Without a landfill here in Janesville, we're then in a situation where we have to transfer our waste. So we're paying for the cost to transport waste to another landfill.
The city's decision on whether or not to keep the landfill running is not their only problem. City Operation Director John Whitcomb says there is a separate issue the city will have to address.
Whether the landfill stays open or closed, there is this debt service that still has to remain, that still has to get paid. And if the landfill closes, there are no other sources to pay for that.
With the sanitation fund expected to be more than $223,000 in debt by the end of this year, Whitcomb is proposing council shift the landfill debt payments to the city's general fund balance to allow for more flexibility.
That really addresses the issue of the sanitation fund as a whole, and really it's been a looming problem that's been deferred really since back in 2009.
Whitcomb says funds for the landfill fell under a larger city budget for sanitation and were reallocated to offset total costs to taxpayers. Regardless of what council decides, both Whitcomb and council agree there will be a risk involved.
We don't know what's going to happen. We have to take the best information that the city is providing us and make decisions moving forward.
The council president says it's an issue the council will have to watch closely.
We have to monitor it every year just to see where we're at so we don't get into these situations where we're kind of in a crisis.
Now, regardless of if council decides to keep the landfill open or closed, the average resident in the city would see a $28 increase next year. Council will hear the proposal this coming Monday.
All right, a story we'll keep an eye on. Velena Jones, thank you very much, Velena.